We got Matt on the ones and twos. You know what I'm saying? You good? You want to run that back? Can we run that back?
I can't hear myself.
I can hear you.
Hold up.
You get me?
Yeah,
I can hear everybody
you
else.
too.
Yeah,
But
We
you
can
can't
hear
you
you.
can't hear yourself?
Nah. I mean,
Nah.
it is what it is. Let's
Yeah,
do it.
we can hear you, man.
Alright.
I can hear you.
All right, fuck it.
Facts.
Check. Check, check.
You don't hear your deep ass voice?
I hear everybody else. I mean,
All right, we
all right, we Gucci.
You can hear yourself now?
A little bit, yeah.
All right. Go ahead, say something.
You get me?
I can hear you. Can you hear you?
Nah, I can't hear me.
Yeah, we trying to make sure you can hear you.
Yeah.
Nah. Oh, shit.
You good now?
Nah, I don't hear nothing at all.
Oh.
All right, we Gucci. I hear myself.
You can hear yourself now? All right.
But you was in a swim pool this weekend? You got some water in the mix?
Let's tell it.
That's
Run that back.
Scat it.
Easy
Lit.
lit.
Oh, but hold on. Before we start, though, I got to bring some gifts, though, for y'all. You know, we gotta-
Yeah, what's up, man?
It's a
You know
fellas
how we
night,
do- you
right?
know how
It's
we
a
doing
fellas
it.
night,
Yeah,
right?
you know what
So we can't have
time.
a fellas night
Yeah.
without a bottle of Patron.
Oh, my man, he bought the
Can't do that.
Yeah, my
Nah,
man,
yeah,
he bought
man.
the OG.
Can't do that.
Patron, holla at us.
We got the Pat
You already
Ron.
know what time it is.
listen,
You got that
man.
Pat Ron,
Looking
baby.
for all
It's
sponsors.
Hold
about
on, we
to
might
get
need an extra cup or
serious.
something.
Hey, yo, Millie,
What's good, bro?
that chocolate though.
Ah, me and Lottie's off of edible right
Oh,
now.
that was another thing we had over here, too. We had these.
Hey, that's the one we had too.
Hey,
Hey.
look, some chocolate.
In this episode of Martin, Gina had to work in Shanae's hair salon. What was the reasoning behind her working in her hair salon? Why did she have to work there?
All right, ladies, we specifically made that one for y'all. You know what I'm saying? So
But it's
actually,
for anybody to answer, but
it's
ladies,
for anybody to answer.
you
But
did.
ladies, y'all gotta hop up on this if y'all do want that bacon, egg, and cheese,
Whoa.
I ain't
Arizona,
gonna lie, I remember
can
that
or
episode,
bottle.
too. That shit had me crying.
That was a
boy.
good episode, bro.
Word.
Y'all think reboots is cool?
Nah,
It depends on the
it
show.
depends on the show.
It totally depends on the show.
Like, I want to see a How I Met Your Mother reboot. Like, I think that.
I would, but
I
I
like that
hated that
show.
ending.
Yeah, I hated the ending. That's
The
what
ending
I'm
blew
saying.
my life, so I was like, fuck this
That's
show
what I'm
after that.
saying. Like, I don't know.
That Roseanne reboot went down.
Yeah.
I never even watched
she-
Roseanne when she was out.
But
Yeah,
think
I ain't-
about, but think
Roseanne
about,
in
used
the
to- I
90s
seen,
was
like,
cool.
what?
Never
That's
watched
funny.
Roseanne a day.
think
Back
about
in- back in
Fuller
the
House
days,
is
yeah.
why they started it, because that was the first reboot. Right?
That's true.
I fucked with Fuller House though. Fuller House was different.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, I only
watch
watched
that.
like a
And
couple.
then they did the
I ain't gonna hold
Raven.
you. It was a good show.
I watched.
And
That's
then-
me personally. That's coming from me. Like I fucked with it.
Nah,
They
you
did
know,
a reboot of the, That's So Raven too, right?
What was the
Also,
Yeah,
reboot?
but I think
Her
it
and
was
Chelsea
Raven show.
living together,
Mhm.
yeah,
For
Yeah,
real?
with their kids.
what was the reboot? Heroes.
What's that?
The show with the powers when they all had powers and stuff.
They
You don't
brought that
remember
back. It was
With,
only one season though, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I like that reboot. I
sound
don't know
familiar.
why. They took it away.
The
I'm a
next-
fan of
Facts.
basketball.
I respect
That's
it.
what I'm gonna say.
At this point, right? That's because your
Yeah.
team is trash. That's what niggas say.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Niggas be like, yo, I'm a fan of basketball. My
Listen,
team
like
is
this.
All right,
trash.
but let me ask you a question. Is it bandwagon if you don't have a favorite team, you just have a favorite player, so
Nah.
whatever team he goes to is your team?
Nah, it's not.
Oh,
that
oh,
bandwagon?
speaking of
That's
somebody
bandwagon.
like
That's
that,
not
yeah,
bandwagon at all,
this
bro.
nigga right
Because
That's
I'm
not
there.
definitely
bandwagon
like
at all,
that.
bro.
Because I don't
Bro.
care where LeBron goes. Like, literally, I'm going.
LeBron's a goat,
wherever-
but I
yeah.
feel the same way about KD.
Yeah,
wherever he
goes.
But
goes,
LeBron's a respectable player, bro. KD's
What
not.
about how's KD not a respectable
He's a
player?
snake,
Yo,
bro.
don't disrespect
Nah, it's a
KD.
little
like
different.
that.
Oh,
Yo,
yo, y'all
Hey,
niggas is
crazy.
the
Overwhelming.
Yo, come on.
His
Overwhelming.
His move was a little more
Yo,
shiesty than
man.
LeBron's move. You know, LeBron.
Nah.
This nigga is jealous.
LeBron kind of once
Yeah.
they got that
Yeah,
ring,
but he
and
had a
Shaq
ring.
left, and
He had a ring already.
Shaq
All right,
came.
but
Shaq
I'm
came.
talking team. Why can't we just talk team?
Alright, yeah,
we
alright,
talking
go ahead.
teams. Yeah, we talking
No.
teams.
Yeah, we talking team.
We're talking
So-
friends because if D Wade wasn't there, LeBron wasn't going there.
KD not even friends with Steph Curry. You just wanted to hop
How
on
do
that
you
nigga
know?
dick, bro.
How do you know Draymond and KD
When do you
are
ever see
cool?
Steph Curry and KD even chill now?
I'm not talking about Draymond. I'm talking about Steph.
I'm talking
I'm
about
talking about
Steph.
Draymond. You talking about Steph.
Draymond and
and
Steph
KD
got
are
drafted to
acting.
the same team, bro.
All right, they drafted their superstars.
Okay.
KD is a fucking made superstar already. He can go wherever the fuck he want and make
Yeah.
So
whatever
why
team
would he
great,
go to a
bro.
73-9 team that has 2
Because
chips?
they're established. He wants to play with a team that fucking fits his
I
style,
like
bro.
that.
Anybody can fit KD's style,
No,
bro.
they can't.
He's a monster.
No, they
He creates
can't,
his
bro.
own shots. He
You know
creates
what?
his own
He
shots on
can't,
any
bro.
team.
Do y'all think that the Lakers can land PG, LeBron, and Kawhi this summer?
Yeah.
Nah.
They
Do y'all
gotta
think
get
it's
rid-
possible?
Get rid of
Yeah.
every
Nah.
single player on that
Yeah, but
damn
it's gonna
team.
be hard because
Nah.
All right,
why-
we got one no. Yes, no.
Yeah, because they'll
Yeah.
get rid of every player, including Lonzo Ball.
Yes, no.
I say yeah, but it'd be hard.
Yeah.
I don't see him getting all 3 this year.
No, I don't see.
Yeah.
No, not seeing them get them,
I
but
see him getting
can
2
they
out of 3.
afford to get them? There's the difference.
Yeah.
No, hell yeah.
I mean,
They can
Hell
afford to
yeah.
get them.
Yeah. They good on getting them.
See,
but
but and
then you got Clay coming out next year.
Yeah.
My nigga, you got Clay and Kyrie coming out next
Hell
year.
yeah.
You dig?
And what makes it also good with the
Hell
LeBron
yeah.
situation, his son, I heard, right, just committed to school in LA,
Yeah.
and they already got that house there. So we'll
it's
see.
true. Do y'all not account exposure for anything? Because if I took you to the fucking forest and I exposed you to this fucking environment,
Yeah.
and then I let you see it for a year, and then I said, all right, well, go in there and fend for yourself.
You gain
don't
knowledge.
think you're gonna have a little more knowledge than the person who just
You
seen the
gain
forest for the
knowledge,
first
yeah.
That's
time?
why I
That
don't
is
consider
This
him
is
a
why I
rookie.
don't consider him a rookie,
Yes.
because although he wasn't playing,
You
he
have
was
the upper hand.
observing.
You
He
have
was
the upper
observing.
hand. You
So
have the
that's
upper
why
hand.
I don't
Footage for
agree with
days.
it.
He had footage
You
for
still
days.
Yeah, he had
traveling.
footage,
You still
you still
working
traveling.
out with the
Still
team.
traveling.
Yeah, you feel me?
Yeah.
That's why I don't agree. And I know,
It's still
no
not the
guys, Ben
same, though.
Simmons, he killed this season, bro, but he's just not a rookie in
It's
my
still
book.
not the same though, because he's still not out there facing superstar and all-star level competition.
But that's
You
what
can
I'm saying,
watch him all you
so you
want.
don't think exposure counts for anything? If I
It's-
exposed you to something,
mean,
you
you-
don't think you could observe and take shit
I mean,
in
a
and be like,
5-year player is doing the same thing. Like he's going home and watching tape of the whole year.
Who?
So anybody, like if you're in
Yeah.
the A, you're watching your competition
Yeah,
regardless.
but it's a
Okay.
difference being on the court and seeing it for yourself.
definitely, we already seen this on the news, that situation with the young boy in the Bronx.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing.
Yeah.
So
You know what I'm
Justice
saying?
for
Rest in
Junior.
peace, Junior.
Yeah, for sure, man. That just makes you stop and just think, you know what I'm saying? Like, the world is a crazy place. We definitely got to appreciate our lives, man, because, you know what I'm saying, tomorrow's not promised to nobody. This kid was 15, right? 15,
Yeah, that's
16,
right.
something like that.
in fact,
And, you know, got stabbed to death and nobody helped him.
Nobody.
You know what I'm
Yo,
saying? So,
You know what hurt the most? You see the 2 people with the scrubs on that walk by.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
there's
people
a lot
walk
of what
by.
ifs or who should have what did,
Mhm.
you know,
Yeah.
but no one can really dictate what would have happened. What, you know, if someone would have, we probably would have had more deaths
Yeah.
if somebody else helped. You know,
would've.
who knows?
And,
Right, right.
And I was just talking to Lottie
Like,
about the
he
same
had a-
shit. Nigga, Lottie was like, yo, I probably would have ran downstairs, but all that shit happened so quick. By the time he would have got downstairs, he would have been running to the hospital already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've experienced this last year. I lost my best friend.
Yeah.
20
Condolences,
plus
bro.
something years, rest in peace, special. And literally he was in front of a restaurant on 9-6 and Broadway, where you would think is a million cops, turned around to 8 stabs to the chest, stomach, and everything. And you know, things like that is like, it's sad that we becoming numb to it and used to it. We shouldn't have to, you know what I mean? And even the fact with the police situations that we're going through with these police, and you know, I was talking with my mom yesterday, and it's sad that I had to explain to her that literally when I come in front of a cop and they want to speak to me, my hands is up. You want my ID? I'm giving you permission to go in my pocket and get my ID. I'm not digging for nothing.
Nope.
I'm not flinching. I'm not coughing. You're not gonna, you know. And it's sad that I have to do that to allow another grown man to disrespect me and go in my pocket just to
Yeah.
save my life.
I mean, like right now, the Bronx is a wild place. I think in the last 2 weeks, I think we got 44 murders right now.
My bullshit, bro. Well, this is Dan. You guys, like, you're from the BX. So,
Oh, you're
like,
from the BX.
That's
Yeah,
facts.
yeah. All right.
So, like, what's your like insight on like what's going on there right now?
The problem with the BX right now is the youth. Everybody's trying to clout chase. Everybody's trying to get a name. Everybody's trying to prove themselves up there. Everybody's looking at you hard. They're waiting for you to look back. It's the Bronx right now is on. It's very tense. It feels like I don't know. You ever talk to like an OG or like your pops or some shit like that. They'd be like, "Yo, back in the days, yo, we avoided the Bronx. The Bronx was wild. You had niggas out here in abandoned buildings, shooting each other, killing each other. It's starting to feel like that right now, and it's crazy. Especially so, I've lived in the Bronx 13 years. It's never felt as bad as it has now.
The reality of the fact is parenting has died, bro. I watch people I watch people smoke in front of their kids. I watch people do like negligent shit in front of their kids.
Yeah.
I watch people talk to their kids in a bad manner in the street as if it was okay. I watch all this shit, but I don't see them actually watching their kid.
Facts.
Feel me? I see their parent doing everything else but watching their kid. Like 15-year-olds, I ain't gonna say no junior parent. I ain't gonna say it's anything to do with his side.
Right.
It's the other ones.
See, but it
Why
becomes,
ain't you watching your daughter to know that she's doing these sexually active things?
But not for nothing. Like it,
To cancel that out, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause I know parents who send their kid away. Bang, Get out of here.
It's been a generational decline in respect for one another since like probably the 60s. Because if you look back, in that era, you had, Italian mafia. They would never shoot at you on a Sunday. They would never clap at your family. If they got you, they got you, all right? Then it moved into the Coke Boys in the 80s in Miami. They was gunning down anybody who was in the life. Didn't matter who you was with, casualties. Okay, it came to the 90s now. Niggas are selling here in New York. Civilians is getting caught in the PJs. It didn't matter. Slowly but surely, it's been a decline. Then you bring it to the fact that, like, cops make everything volatile. Everybody's out here trying to make a dollar. This current generation, the only thing they give a fuck about is money and power, and they'll do anything.
That's
and
a fact.
they don't take anybody's opinion as
Yeah.
better than mine
They
or
tryna best you.
right. They just thinking, I know what I gotta do for myself. Anybody who's against me is gonna get clapped, and that's it.
They trying to best you.
Yeah,
I gotta be better than that guy.
that's it.
I gotta be tougher than that guy. They gotta best. It's like competition to them.
So,
Yo, wait, I got something for y'all. Hold on.
all right.
Yo, I'm about to start it off. Oh, you want to start it off? Go ahead,
Yo,
bro.
I'm
Start it off.
sorry. It's just it had me crying today. I seen on the news. It was a dispute between a mother and her daughter, and the daughter got in her car and ran her mother over. And
What the?
Savage.
what the fuck?
Savage.
That's some wild shit.
If you think that's
I love
crazy.
Brad. Fuck you, mom.
Fuck you, Dad.
The crazy thing is, look. The crazy thing is, she was black.
Oh, see,
I
Fuck
love
you,
Daquan.
Daddy.
Fuck you, mom.
Fuck you, Daddy.
Nah, there was-
Tyrell loves me.
I seen one took it in his own hands and cut his shit off himself.
Oh.
Goes to the hospital. Hold up, mind you, goes.
Yo, every nigga in this table just flinched just now. Like, I seen everybody butthole just clench up.
hold on. But that's not even. That's not
Yo,
even.
every fucking seat, I heard this shit squeak just now, my
But,
nigga.
but then he goes to the hospital, right? And asks them, instead of like stitching it closed, stitch it as the slit, like a woman's vagina. So, homeboy basically got a free a free vasectomy.
My dude gotta do it.
He got a free vasectomy.
Yeah.
My dude gotta do it yourself. A DIY vagina.
Yo, all I can say is, man, bless that man. Bless that man.
This
Oh,
nigga need
whoa,
some
bless that
Vagisil.
woman.
Yeah.
Yo, they got YouTube videos on that shit.
That nigga some Vagisil.
Nigga need some Flex Seal.
Sheesh, man, listen. That goes back to like
Whoa! And these two Bronx dudes knocked some nigga out, right? So they left dude there. He was unconscious, right?
Seen that.
My nigga, while another group of people walked up and started robbing the dude
Start
while he was
digging
laying
in
there
Start
unconscious.
digging in the pockets. Takes his wallet, looking in the wallet. Hold on, but it's not over. Then the dude that knocked him back come back and walk over and see that they robbing him.
And then help him to the hospital.
Never.
And helped him to the hospital.
Bro,
What
helped
the
I don't know if he helped him to the hospital,
But
but
he got him
he helped him out somehow, bro. Cause yo, he was laid out because he fractured his face or his head, some shit. And dude was knocked out,
He
bro.
had the hallelujah pose,
Bro,
like hands up
at
in the
least
air.
3 or 4 crackheads walked up and started going in dude's pocket while he laid out. Like,
Listen.
nigga was laid out like the Jordan symbol, bro. And
See,
niggas going in.
You want to see a dead body?
I was like, nah, that's epic, bro.
But he
That's
really
epic.
didn't move, so you didn't know if he was dead. Like, cause it
While
took
they going
some
in his
minute.
pocket,
While
he
they
still was
he
laid
still
there.
laid.
We was talking about Fashion Nova earlier, how the girls got the shit for the
Here we go.
clothes.
Yeah.
Now the niggas got shit for the clothes. But you know how women they be having like the sew-ins in the hair and shit like that, the weaves. So I'm scrolling and I see a nigga with a Velcro bid,
Bid.
just putting
Yo,
the
I
bid
seen
on,
that. I
bro.
was like, What the fuck? When did it get that serious? I think because women set the standard and say a man has to have a bid or they you feel me? They don't.
Yeah.
My man had
It
the
just,
pill roll
I
shit,
don't know.
though.
I guess it turned him on now.
But he had the
He's
shit
strapping on. Like, why you?
Yeah.
I ain't going front. I'm
Nah,
getting money.
man.
I'm gonna get money. If you don't like me the way I look with no bid, then we good.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
it's-
have my goatee.
Take me
I'm
as I am, brother.
gonna get what I
Quiet,
want. You
sis.
feel me?
It's quiet,
Ain't
sis.
worried, it's
If you a
quiet.
You
man,
better
you-
touch this
and-
peach for us.
You ain't
Fuck
you
get
talking
crazy. You fucking you talking about running your finger through it.
If you're not,
What makes a great wingman?
Oh, he gotta be with it. He like when you pull up to the spot, he gotta be on the friend as soon as you on shorty. Like off the gate, whatever you with, he not in no circumstance. In no circumstance is he supposed to mess you up. He's supposed to be on point to everything.
Y'all gotta be
you
able to
say.
have them eye contacts though too.
Yeah.
Like nigga, I look at
Yup.
you, you know what it. I don't even gotta
Yeah.
talk.
Yup.
Like
You
I can look
dig?
at shit like
I'm gonna let you know how the
You
night.
dig?
nigga already know. Like
Yeah. I'm gonna let you know how the night gonna go through my eyes. Like that's how it is. Like he know. Like I was just telling Millie that too. I want to get married.
Yeah, it's a vibe.
Hey, man.
But like when you go out and you,
I'm just saying at 30, bro. I ain't saying right now.
oh, cause you heard me. I said one day. I said I started to be like you one day. He's speaking today. I don't.
30, 30. I'm talking.
Okay.
We're gonna slow that one down.
Y'all tweaking. I'm talking at like 30 something.
Oh, all right.
Y'all
We gotta slow that
tripping.
one
I got a
down.
lot of time.
Let them know, laddie. Like, niggas is wildin'.
I ain't talking
Nigga,
about
We
nigga.
had to make sure
Aight,
on
go
that
ahead.
one.
Nigga, Lottie
coming
pulling
for
up.
niggas
You heard?
Koofies out here. They're coming for
If you was out with shorty on a date or some shit, right?
Right,
And your girl seen you, right?
right,
She ain't. Wait, hold on. Let me finish. Your girl
Right.
seen you, right?
right.
She didn't say nothing, so she went to the crib. She asked you what you was doing, right? And so she like, yo, you know, like she just trying to play it off, right? But she
Right.
like, she keep asking you. So she asks you one day, then she asks you next week, then the week before. And you just keep like, why you tripping? And you know she know. Will you ever give yourself up?
Nope. Let me tell you. See, listen, it's easy for me. Look, I'm gonna tell you why. Right?
Fuck that shit, man. Fuck that,
I'm
man.
sticking to
I'ma
my
tell you why
story.
it's
That
easy
shit,
for
man.
me.
Nah, it's quiet.
It's easy for me, right?
Nah, you
All right,
must
look,
have
I'm
thought that
26,
was me.
right? I got
a
no
twin.
facial hair, nothing. Sometimes I had hair long down to my back. Sometimes I used to get confused as a girl, right?
facts.
So I'm like, nah, you must have saw some dyke chick, girl. Like you ain't seen me. Like that's how you do it. And half the time it works.
Right.
Cause she think about it like,
You probably.
So Daniel, what's the key? Daniel, what's the key? What's the key to successful, happy marriage?
yeah, we need this.
We need to hear this.
I think the most important thing to remember is that like, especially when you get married, you stop being two separate people. Even though you're still two separate people, every decision you make has to be made for both of you. So if I make a decision like I gotta get money, I gotta do it this way, I gotta run it past my wife because I gotta tell her like, look, this is what I'm getting into, this is what I'm doing. Are you okay with that?
Right.
Yeah, cool. I'm gonna ride for you. Cool. Now we got plausible deniability. That's different though.
How did y'all get there?
And how big is compromise and sacrifice?
Yeah.
Oof, that's the biggest thing though.
Okay.
I mean, like, my wife picked out all the furniture for the apartment. I compromised on that because I told her I'm gonna tell you exactly where the fuck everything's gonna go because I need to make sure my PS4 got that Ethernet connection. So I'm telling you exactly where everything goes.
Yeah.
Millie,
yeah,
you've
we
been
need
to
the
my
2K
house.
life. Yeah.
Well, that's true. But I
You
mean,
know?
any relationship is like that because any relationship you got, right? It's not just you and the person. It's actually a 6 people in that relationship. That's the way I look at it. Because it's you and the way her father and the way her mother raised her, and it's you and the way your mother and your father raised you, and all those things combined. That's what makes a relationship
That's
successful
a
or not.
fact, and I
Yo, let's end on that because that shit, that was some
king.
infinite. Nah, where's my fucking roster horn?
Right.
You hear that, ladies? 6 people, and that don't mean you and your 5 fucking personalities.
Yeah.
That
Facts.
means 6 individual people. Yo, Millie.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is
Is there ever a hoes over bros situation?
No.
Not unless you're
Hell
married, I don't
no.
think.
Oh,
Yeah.
you
I
the
learned
word you
that.
said is hoes though, because you gotta think
Females.
about that.
Females.
It's
Females.
hoes. Because if
I'm
you
just-
my
I'm-
woman, it's a different.
Yeah,
Alright,
you're
even
right.
even women. All right,
When it's-
woman.
A chick, I'm
Woman,
just
woman over bro.
Even with your
Listen,
shorty, like say she don't want you to go out, but you cater to her and do all that shit and get all that shit out the way, but you
Yeah.
still got time to go out,
Yeah.
That's Liddy.
and she still get mad at you.
Oh no, that's
Like-
a dub.
Oh no, she's.
Is there a
See.
situation that's like just shorty over bros? Like, would you be like, you know what, I ain't going out tonight. Fuck that shit. Like, I'm chilling.
I'm not gonna lie. Like when I
But
got
you
in
got
a
all that shit
relationship-
out the way though.
When I got with her in my relationship, right? I wasn't always a big party goer, but anytime I was out, I was with my brothers. Like my
Facts.
bros, I was always with them. If I wasn't with them, I'm home. So it became a point in my relationship where I just only wanted to be under my woman. Like
Is it okay to cry in front of your girl when it comes to movies and little shit like that?
no,
No.
Nah.
Yes? No?
Hell no.
No?
It's totally acceptable.
no.
There you go.
It's totally acceptable.
For movies,
Why is that?
Exactly.
Why is that?
Why? Okay. If you can't be vulnerable with your woman, how could you ever show her who you truly are?
Yeah,
And
but
there's
vulnerable
that.
is different when y'all. It's different when y'all going through something.
Yo,
It's
the
like you
boy
crying
guy,
in front
he
of your woman.
He,
But goddamn movie Titanic and shit like.
Bro put his ring on the table like, no, listen guys, fuck you.
I'm kidding.
Marriage.
Nope.
I'm not watching The Notebook again.
Marriage
No,
and
I
stuff.
cry. I cry.
I cry. That's right.
Nah,
I cried for the what was that movie? Damn.
I'm bullshit. I really don't cry.
I ain't going front.
I'm crying.
I don't cry.
Now, I've
man.
cried for a woman, but it wasn't for no
Like, say
movies
you watching
and
a movie
shit.
and shit, and like a certain part gets you, like you like, oh
Nah.
shit.
Would you stay with a woman if you had to ask for sex all the time?
Hell no.
No.
I ain't
No,
going front.
no.
Nope.
I've been in a situation where I stayed and I started cheating, so yeah, no.
That's a no because you
That's
want
a
pussy
no.
more.
Now I've stayed in a relationship where I had to ask for it though too, but when I asked for it, I got it. But I just was more of like sometimes be spontaneous and throw it to me. Like
Yeah.
I want to
You
wake
dig?
up. And,
That's what
I want to
yeah,
wake up.
Throw it to a nigga.
I want to wake up with you on top of me. Like so, it wasn't the issue of her giving it to me. Like, cause if I asked, she's gonna give it. She was giving it, but it was just sometimes.
What if you
like,
ask and it was just never the right time?
Oh no, that's an issue.
It's
shorty.
it's
dog.
quiet,
Yeah,
right? It's,
yeah,
it's
that
a
can't
dog.
happen.
I'll just make it
Cause
sure.
look, my mom gonna think she fucking another nigga, so
That's
I'm
how I look at
Ooh,
it.
yeah,
Or she just bored with
Especially when I know
I got a double.
and I know what
I
you
got-
like, and we did certain
Yeah.
things. It's like, oh, somebody else is doing it.
Man.
Yep.
Or she done with your stroke.
Somebody-
That too.
That too.
Somebody stroked her up. And
Yeah,
she
somebody stroked her out, choked her out real
She
quick.
ain't want
She ain't with your
yours
shit
no
no more. Me and bro had the same log off shit real quick.
Yeah,
It was
we
about the
definitely
game, posted some wild shit online. It's, cause I think he had a break in this past weekend or
That's a
break in
fact.
some
Yeah,
shit like
so
that.
He was at the BET Awards and
Yeah.
3 people tried to break into his crib.
Yeah, and he posted online that he was gonna fucking literally kill him.
Snitch on himself.
Like, so God forbid something happened to
Happens
these
to them.
niggas.
You're-
Guess who's the first fucking suspect, game?
That's so
He pulled a
yo,
Bobby
It's
Schmurda.
gonna be
no
you,
lie,
big
that's
homie.
so
We're looking for. We have one suspect in mind.
He's about 6'4".
I was like, yo, listen, if that nigga accidentally hurts himself on a fishing trip or something, nigga,
You
they
know?
coming for you,
No,
nigga.
he straight said, I got the Draco waiting for you. Like,
Yeah.
straight up. Like, come on,
He said,
bro.
if y'all
Like,
come back, I'm going to kill y'all
I don't,
niggas.
I don't
Like
think,
you have indicted yourself before they even thought about robbing you again, bro.
they didn't even take shit out. Did
They
they
got it
steal
on
shit?
video camera.
Nothing.
yeah.
No.
No.
They
They
saw
didn't
the
steal
dogs.
They saw the dog.
security.
They took off.
And they
They
took
left.
Saw
off.
his dogs and got scared as
Why
shit.
would they come back now?